Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Kinlaig. Well, we did pick up this weeder from the store this morning. We leased that for £1,836. We've also spent £1,000 on narrow tyres. As you can see here, they are fresh and clean. So £1,000 for that new narrow tyres just to save destroying crop, because our oat field over there is slightly further on than this field here. But we need to get, we'll just double check. Yeah, so this field here, field 12 and 16 all need the weeds done. And I believe it's just field 17. We need to take the weeds off. Field 17 that needs to be fertilized. It's taking a minute for the map to kick in though. Let's try that, there we go. So 17 and 12 need fertilized. So that's fine. And field 17, the grass should be ready tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I don't think there's much in the way of contracts just yet. There's a stone picking contract that looks like it pays quite decent, but nothing else through as yet. So we're going to work away to get our fields weeded first. Let's get that set up. Perfect, we're almost straight on a track already. Right, we're going to work away, get this fields weeded and done, and then we'll fertilize both of that fields as well. And then hopefully that kind of brings us closer to about maybe 11 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. And then see if there's any more contracts came through, see what we can do for today. But let's get going. Well, that's us all up to date with contracts and that, so I think the only thing left to do is to feed the cows just to give them a bit more, because we need to jump into tomorrow. We need to go and complete the contracts though, because we haven't done that yet. Let's do that now. We've got the stone picking, and we did 2 spraying contracts as well, so the stone picking was quite good. All of them is rented because we don't have a sprayer and we don't have a stone picker, so £600 for the lease cost for the stone picking makes it £11,695. £600 I think for both, yes. For field 14, £2,476, and field 8, £5,701. There is a couple, oh, there is a lot more now. Well, that one's opposite the store. That's not going to take too long for ourselves. Remove the small weeds, but it's £400 lease cost. And if we take that, the equipment is there. It's next door, and it's quite large. So I don't know. What else is there to do? Let's have a look. So remove the small weeds there. 46. They're quite far out of the way, that too. Field 28's not overly far. Bale wrapping as well. There's one at field 4, which is the other side of the map there. 40's wrong side of the map as well. Yeah, that's kind of the closest one, but it is worth the most. So I think if we accept that contract, we need to get fertilizer, because I don't think we've got any left here. Let's have a quick look here. It's maybe not actually going to say. I don't think we have any left. So we need to go to the store anyway. And just to speed it up for time, we're going to borrow that item so we can pick them up from the store. That's them there now already. So we're going to go and complete that contract, but we're going to feed the cows first with a couple more buckets of silage. And then we're going to jump into tomorrow. Once we've done the contracts, we're going to jump into tomorrow. There's nothing else to do for today. Everything's kind of done. Everything's fully fertilized. There's no weeds in any of our fields. So everything's looking perfect. And I believe tomorrow, I may be wrong, but tomorrow our grass field is going to be ready to harvest. So I think we're going to lease a tedder and a baler. We do have a windrower, but it's very small. I would like to upgrade it. However, we do have a large loan that we need to get rid of. So that's kind of priority. Even though it did get us a field, we do need to try and get rid of it, because it is going to cost every month for that loan when we don't pay it off. Or even if we pay off little bits, it's still going to cost money in interest. I didn't check to see how much it was, but we'll definitely find out tomorrow. When we jump into the next month, we're going to see how much that's going to cost us. And we need to do something with the ground here as well, because it keeps deforming and it's just making ruts right at the concrete there. I might bring the concrete out a little further, just make a slightly bigger pad. Right, we're going to get this done, then go and take that John Deere on the left there. We're going to take that down to the store, pick up fertilizer, but we're going to set I think we'll set a worker off with that weeding contract actually. That means we can get on with that fertilizing contract, complete things quicker, and move into tomorrow even quicker as well. So let's go and get these, let's check, see how much has gone in here. Once this forkful has gone in, would that be 10,000 litres? Yes. I think that should do. Right, we'll do 2 more buckets to keep them going, and then we'll go and complete the contracts, and then we can jump into tomorrow, see what there is to do for contracts, and hopefully get our grass field cut. So we'll see you in a little bit for the contracts, and then we'll see you in the morning to see what our grass field is like. Well, that's the contracts done, so we're going to jump into tomorrow. We'll just complete these now. I'm just going to double check as well to see if there's anything else came through. I think the stone picking one came through, but yeah, we're going to jump into tomorrow. 13,000, yes, so they're fine, and complete these. So fertilising field 28, 4,554 pounds. We did buy one bag of fertiliser as well. I think there's about 150 litres left because we did fill it up again before we left the store to come back here. And the weeding fee with the Fastrac on field 5, 8,162 pounds. So we're now at 86,901 pounds in the bank. Right, we're going to go get some sleep and we'll see you first thing in the morning. Well, that's how we're wanting to pay off the loan quickly. £1,000 of interest per month. So that is going to rack up very quickly. It's about 12,000 a year. So it's not ideal. And we do have still a couple of contracts today. What are these guys? So they've used about 1,000 litres of the silage. That's not too bad. But let's check our fields. Yes, ready to harvest. Now I wonder if that is just the first stage that only gives us a little bit where we could wait an extra month and it becomes even more. But we did have a plan. Yep, growth stage 3 of 4. It doesn't say how much we're expected to get, but it's got a yield bonus of 97%. I'm just trying to think what we were going to put in that. Just looking back through my notes, I can't find what it was. I've just got down here, first cut is hay. I'm assuming that, I assume the next cut would be for silage. I don't think I did. Oh, here we go, yeah. So, grass in field 17. We'll get 2 cuts and drill barley in September. That was the plan. Now we're not going to get 2 cuts, or we will get 2 cuts if we cut today, or we get a better cut if we cut tomorrow. So that's a debate. If we cut it today, we'll need to roll it, and then we'll have 3 months. I can't remember when this was planted. Was that done in March? So 2 months gave us the first stage, which means it should be in August for the next stage, but we can always do it in September. So I'm very tempted to cut today to make hay and then have the cut in September and then turn the field around quite quickly to get barley planted. So I think that's going to be the plan for today. Yes, let's get this grass field done. We're going to get it tedded and baled up. So first of all, we need to get I was waiting to go and rent mowers, but we've got mowers. We need to rent the, I believe it's a tedder. And we have, yes we do, we have a windrower in there, so that's fine. And we need to try and dig that mowers out as well. Oh no, we've got a tedder. Yeah. Right, that's, I thought we needed to rent that. Right, let's double check then. I'm pretty sure, oh, a big Fastrac. Very, very tempting. However, we need to try and pay off some of that loan. Right, we're looking for grass equipment. Where's all our grass stuff? Here we go, tedders. Yeah, so we do have a tedder, that's good. We've got the mowers, windrowers we have, I believe it's this one, yes we do. So it's just balers because we don't have any balers at all yet. Nope. Round balers, no. No we don't. Right, so we need to rent the baler, but before we do that, let's go and get the grass cut, get it tedded and windrowed up, ready to go. We'll need to see which tractor we'll need to get. I can't remember which one needs more. I'm assuming mowers need more horsepower, so let's just stick it on the Valtra. We'll get the mowers going with this one, then we can follow with the potentially little John Deere there. Right, we'll leave this weight in the corner. There we go. Yeah, we'll fuel up first. I was debating whether or not to do that. It's not too bad, but better do it just now while we're here. There's like 1,000 litres left though. It's not going to take much, so let's be conservative there. Right, let's go get the mowers hooked up. We're going to get going with our grass field now. Let's check to see if there is anything on our other fields weed-wise. I'm hoping not. Nope, perfect. Everything's fully fertilized, ready to go. Right, ideal. We need to get these moved out of the way. Or I say these, it's just one thing. Right, let's get that moved out of the way. Let's get going with today. Well, it's a grass field windrowed and ready. It's been tedded as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to change this for the newer Fastrac that's in the sale. That's this one here. It's only 88,000, but we're going to give it the bigger engine just now because we're going to do it on hire purchase. So what we're going to do first is we need to repair this one, which is £4,368. We'll do that. So now it's valued at £24,616. So let's sell that. So now we've got 25,000 roughly we can put towards a deposit. So let's sell that. We'll keep the weight just now, but let's go make this purchase. So if we go in here, we'll select the bigger engine, the 4220. I think we'll keep the tires as normal. The beacons, we could add an extra beacon if it allows us to. There we go. And that's everything we need. So 118,000 in total, an extra almost 30,000 pounds. 1,000 for the wheels and 28,500 for the engine, but it's all on hire purchase. So we got 25,000. So let's put this up to, we'll put it to 20% deposit. That's close enough. So we basically traded this in as a deposit, the old one as a deposit for this. Now we're going to do it for, let's see, if we do it for 3 years, we only need to make about £3,000 a month to afford this. Now we can pay this off early. We'll show that in just a second. I'm just looking at monthly cost. We don't want a big final fee. So if we just choose option 1, so it's 3.5% interest because we're putting down a bigger deposit, £2,771 a month. So let's purchase that. Now if we go in here, we've got a few contracts today as well, and hire purchasing. So it's got the remaining cost and the settlement cost as well, which is saving about £5,000-ish. So we can actually settle this early if we have the money in the bank. So that's why we've done this. Say this time next year we have the money in the bank, it's going to be a little less than what it is just now, obviously 3,000 a month. So we should be able to pay it off next year, that's the hope. But now we have a new tractor. There is a couple fertilizing contracts, we'll probably complete them today. I don't know if we'll do anything else. Potentially just the fertilizing contracts, but let's go and check out our new tractor. We did also look at balers, because obviously now the field's windrowed of hay, we need to bale up. The square baler was going to be £8,400 to lease, and we've decided to go for this Claas Roland 520. It's a round baler, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's £2,663 to lease it. So a massive difference there. So we need to get our field baled up, and this is our new Fastrac. That medium tires look quite large actually, but that's perfect, a new addition to the farm. Out with the old, in with the new, as they say. Right, we're going to pick up the front weight that's round there off of the old Fastrac, and we're going to get our field baled up with this as well, just for, I would say, speed. It has got net as well, so that's good. We don't need to buy any net just now anyway. Right, let's pick up this weight. Let's get our field baled up. Let's get the beacons on. And we'll get finished that up for today. We'll get a couple of those fertilizing contracts done as well. And I think we'll maybe jump into tomorrow and see what there is to do. But let's go and get this field baled up and ready and stored. Well, I was going to do a little bit of a time lapse here, but for some reason, I'll show you here, if we drive over the windrow, it doesn't pick it up, but it picks it up from the side, and I don't know what's wrong or what's happening. So yeah, we're gonna have to pretend that I managed to do this correctly, and it was done as normal, and we picked up the windrows. So I'm just gonna go on and do this off camera, because it does not look right at all. And we'll see you in a little bit once the field has been completed. So I'll get finished up with this rather odd baler. I don't know if it's got something to do with it being part of the Highlands fishing, because this is one of the DLCs for it. I'm not sure. But we'll definitely pick a different baler going forward, that's for sure. It's a good job this is leased and wasn't purchased. But yeah, we're going to crack on with this, and we'll see you in a little bit. Well, that's us finished up all of our jobs for today. The rain just came on as we were finishing up that last field. But the cows are looking good. They've got plenty of feed for tomorrow. And we did get 38 bales in total, 4,500 litres each. And the last one, which I believe is this one here, yep, 1,767 litres. That's a part bale. So 37 full bales plus 1700 litres in that last one. So that wasn't too bad from that field, and that is all hay, so that gives us a total of 172,000 litres of hay. So that is brilliant. We need to go and complete the contracts actually. So we did 3 contracts, sorry. First one on field 4, that little one, just beside the little town of Kinlaig. So that was £2,598. And then we did field 24, that was £5,138. And then finished on field 23 there, £4,921. That was the one we just finished as the rain came on. So they're all done. Oh, there's a good mowing contract. We could have done that, but it's raining now. Yeah, I think we'll quit while we're ahead. We did think that field 17 needed rolling, but it doesn't. There's no weeds, and nothing needs, a little section needs limed on this field, but nothing worth worrying about. So that just needs another coat of fertilizer, and it's ready to go again from tomorrow. But I think we'll leave the episode there. The only thing I was going to check is the amount of silage we have left. 261, plenty. Right, that's perfect. Well, I think we'll call it a night here and leave the episode there, but we've done not too bad. We've got that JCB as well, which is whatever I've left over there. I was actually looking to see about a different fertilizer spreader, because although that one's very cheap, it takes a long time because you have to keep going back to the store all the time because it only takes 300 litres, fill up, then go back to the field. It's either get a new fertilizer spreader or get a trailer for the Fastrac that can take the tractor and that fertilizer spreader and pallets or bags of fertilizer. Not really economical, so I think it's maybe better off just getting a bigger spreader. But then that one struggles with that little fertilizer spreader on some hills and slows you down and wastes fertilizer. So I don't know the best option. If we upgrade the fertilizer spreader, we need to either put narrow tires. I don't think that's narrow tires. We need to put narrow tires on that one or the Fastrac. I'm thinking maybe the Valtra, because that one's best for getting places quickly. Ideally with the trailer for bales and anything else like that. So yeah, that is for another episode, but I think we'll maybe put narrow tires on the Valtra and get the, let's have a quick look actually. Yeah, this one here. So it's only £25,000. We would finance it on hire purchase just to keep it cheap, and when we get the money we can pay it off as we need, because we still got that loan to pay off. That's not really best suited for us because that is far too big. That's far too expensive for what it is, and it only goes to 42 meters. This one's 42 standard and it's only £25,000. It's almost a quarter of what this one is. So it makes sense to go for this, and it's 10 times more, almost 11 times more capacity as well. But because of that, it is obviously a lot heavier, so we would need narrow tires on a bigger tractor to pull it up the hills. But yes, we've done the hay, we've got it baled up, the field is ready to fertilise, and the Angus cows are looking very good indeed. So I think we'll leave the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one.